I'm also of the conclusion, right, that in this situation, when you ever feel like this, like I'm feeling at the moment, a couple of beers, excellent. But a spliff, not like I've smoked it at times in the past. I've smoked it all kinds of ways. I smoked it from the age of fucking 18. I've stopped for years. I've stopped for weeks. I've stopped for months. I've smoked for days. I've smoked for months. I've smoked continually sometimes for 3 fucking months. 24 hours a day, to the extent where I've never had a spliff out of my mouth for more than 2 hours. That's even during the night. I fully understand marijuana. But in a situation like this where I've got enough left for like 4 or 5 spliffs, yeah, that's all you need. I can make that last 5 days. Yeah? You don't need what it does to me. I don't like to think that I'm not able to control the mind these days, so I am controlling it at the moment. But, you know, the last 3 months, I got back on the weed after a year off it, a year and a half off it. And for 3 months, I battered it. Didn't do me any harm, just fucking shut me up and made me fucking what I am. You know? It's nice now to be in a position where I'm in pain. I've got doctors telling me I shouldn't take tramadol anymore because it's an opioid. I've got 60 tramadol in there because I haven't took them when they've given them me. Took a few. There's times and needs in there, whatever you're dealing with, right? And I took them when I needed them. And I took them with a few pints and a spliff and just made a Staff's type Negroni cocktail. And I sometimes think that's the way I'm going to go out, with a cocktail of drugs or sleeping tablets and shit like that. I haven't got any, but I'll have to fucking apply for some. Yeah. And a few beers. But I'm not feeling negative when I'm saying this. I'm feeling about reality. You know, how my life's changed. And I know life changes all the time and we have to get used to the next stage of it, especially with our appearance and things like that. I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about the loss of mobility. And ended up watching that fucking shit show every fucking day. And I've never watched much TV in my life, as you lot will know. You know, from Facebook and probably YouTube, Colonel, you know, all the other guys on there. I probably walk 10, 15 miles a day most days. Now, when you take that out of someone's life, that's probably worse than taking someone's work away, you know, either in retirement or through disability. Work wasn't something I fucking bothered losing. I'd done enough of it. It was killing me. But when it comes to like mobility, I suppose it's like mentality, you know, if you lose the mind, you know. Good catch. Yeah. I've seen a few on here lose their mind, which is strange to watch, actually. People, normal people that are friends. And I'm sure a lot of you witnessed this. I suppose it depends what kind of community you live in. Go from being friends to like, you can see them slightly start to lose the way they're talking or attitudes to what you think of what's going on, which is all a personal attitude, but yeah. And then a couple, one in particular, a mate Keith, he started talking about it, saying, I mean, he was an ex-businessman, but he started saying things like, I hope I'm not losing my mind. Because he was imagining things that weren't going on. He was told. We've got another one down there now. A lot of it's been to do with that issue we've had, like I've told you about before, about the fucking guy who's fucking threatened people. But I think it was always coming, in the sense that round here, like my uncle's funeral the other day, far more came than expected, and people were in the fucking 90s, probably 100 years old, walking there from nearby. You know, it's a different attitude up here about physical disability. And I think that's why so many of them go through that stage of dealing with physical disability, that it has to be the mental disability that eventually takes them. And that's when, you know, the dementia or, you know, whatever kind comes in. That's what my uncle basically was diagnosed with, even though I didn't see it. Vascular dementia. In other words, the blood wasn't going through from his brain, causing him to, like, as far as I'm concerned, he didn't talk any more different than he'd always talked. But I pretty much talk the same way as him anyway. Anyway, I don't know how I started this video, and it could have been negative. Could have been regarding how I feel today. But I got so deep then into so many things that I like people to think about, that I think about, and I know some of you lot think about, that I might probably post this one. I'll look through it again anyway. Take it easy. And if it is the last one, then I'll be one of the rare people who leave one, won't I? Because most people haven't got a fucking clue unless you're talking to someone. You know? Then the mind starts fucking working all these things out. How did he feel at the time? Why did it happen? How come he just fucking died? Six. See you in a bit.